How to make money online with no skills. I tried it for 30 days. When people think about making money online, the first thing that usually comes to mind is needing a specific skill: coding, graphic design, marketing, video editing, or something technical that takes years to master. That mindset alone keeps most people stuck because they convince themselves that unless they're talented or already trained in a field, they can't earn a dollar from the internet. I believed the same thing for a long time, but I wanted to test whether it's actually possible to make real money online without having any advanced skills, no big network, and no upfront capital. So, I set myself a challenge: 30 days, no cheating, no relying on my existing knowledge, and no investing large amounts of money. Just me, a laptop, an internet connection, and the willingness to push through frustration. What happened surprised me, and it might surprise you too. The first week was about survival. I had to break my own mental block and find ways to generate even the smallest amounts of income. I started looking into microtask platforms where you don't need any prior experience, things like answering surveys, testing websites, watching ads, and clicking through small offers. Honestly, the pay was embarrassing at first. A couple of cents here, a dollar there. But the purpose wasn't to get rich, it was to prove that money can start flowing online without needing me to be a tech genius. The first 3 days, I barely cracked $5 in total. I wanted to quit, but something inside reminded me this was only the beginning of the experiment. I wasn't chasing the big money yet, I was learning the ropes. By day 5, I stumbled into freelancing platforms. Now, this is where most people assume you need hard skills. But here's what I discovered. Not every job posted online requires you to be an expert. In fact, thousands of clients look for help with simple things like data entry, copy-pasting information, basic transcription, or even posting ads on classified websites. These aren't glamorous jobs, but they are jobs, and they pay. I created a profile that didn't pretend to be an expert. Instead, I positioned myself as someone reliable, fast, and open to small tasks. Within 2 days, I landed a gig that paid me $10 for organizing a spreadsheet. No training required, no fancy resume. That $10 payment felt like a breakthrough because it proved money can move into your account for doing something almost anyone could do. As the days went on, I realized a pattern. The internet rewards those who take action faster than others. While most people overthink, I was out there applying to as many small jobs as possible, testing multiple websites, and building little income streams that individually didn't look like much but collectively started adding up. I discovered platforms where you could get paid to test apps, marketplaces where you could resell free items from local communities, and even programs that paid referral bonuses for signing up friends. None of this required special talent. It required persistence, patience, and the willingness to keep experimenting. By the end of the second week, I had earned just over $200 total. Not life-changing, but it was undeniable proof that no-skill money exists online. But then I hit a wall. The problem with most of these simple income methods is that they are capped. You can't scale them forever. There are only so many surveys you can answer or $5 gigs you can do in a day. If I wanted to see a bigger number by day 30, I had to step into something slightly more strategic. Still, I stuck to my rule: no advanced skills. This is where I found the world of digital arbitrage. For example, I noticed that people on Fiverr were charging $30 to design a simple logo, but on free design tools like Canva, I could create a half-decent logo template in minutes. Was I a graphic designer? Absolutely not. But I realized I didn't need to be if clients just wanted something fast and cheap. I became the middleman, offering a service at a price and delivering the product using free tools. The client got what they wanted, I pocketed the difference, and nobody cared whether I had formal design training. The third week was where the real momentum kicked in. I leaned heavily into this idea of using free online tools to offer services people were already buying. Video captions, basic social media graphics, transcription, even creating short written content with the help of AI tools. All of these were in demand. Instead of stressing about not being skilled, I embraced the fact that we live in an age where tools can fill the gap. The skill wasn't in doing the task. It was in connecting the problem with the solution faster than others. My earnings started to jump. That week alone, I made over $300, which was more than I expected considering I hadn't invested anything beyond my time. Now, by the time I reached the final stretch, I had a decision to make. Would I continue chasing tiny gigs and microtasks, or would I try something bigger? I decided to take a risk and experiment with content creation. Again, no skills. I didn't know video editing, didn't know professional writing, and didn't know SEO. But what I did know was consistency. I started posting simple short-form videos using free templates and trending audio, and I linked them to affiliate offers, products that paid me a commission for every sale. It wasn't overnight success, but a couple of those videos gained traction, leading to a few sales. Suddenly, I had income flowing even while I wasn't actively working. That was the moment I realized the entire internet game changes once you stop trading hours for dollars. By day 30, I sat down and totaled everything. Between surveys, microtasks, freelancing gigs, digital arbitrage, and my small experiment with content and affiliate marketing, I had earned just under $1,000 in a month. Was it glamorous? No. Was it the easiest money I ever made? Definitely not. But did it prove that you can make money online with zero starting skills? Absolutely. The internet doesn't care about your degrees or your resume. It cares about action, creativity, and persistence. The real lesson I walked away with is this: money online comes in stages. First, you hustle for the scraps, proving to yourself that it's possible. Then, you move into using free tools and platforms to multiply your results. And finally, you position yourself to create leverage through content, through systems, through automation. Skills matter, but they can be learned over time. What matters more is the mindset that you don't need to wait for perfection to begin. I started this challenge with nothing but the intention to prove a point, and 30 days later, I did. If I can do it, so can you. So the next time you hear someone say you need to be a designer, coder, or marketer to make money online, remember this story. Because the truth is, the internet has leveled the playing field. The opportunities are there. All you need is the courage to start, the patience to push through the slow days, and the creativity to connect dots in a way most people ignore. That's how I made money online with no skills, and it might just be the path for you too.